y'all doing? This Rob Burnham, McCary Preacher Man R&B, and this is an episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of Game of Thrones reviews. This time I'm reviewing Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 1. What happens on this week's episode is, we start off with Arya, and Arya winds up wiping out all the Freys. She kills every last one of them by poisoning them. And then she meets these Lannister soldiers, and they're all talking, and they ask what she's doing there, and she says she's there to kill the queen. And they all think it's a joke, and they all laugh about it. But what else is happening is Cersei is coming up with a battle strategy. She gets the help of the Greyjoys, and they leave because Euron is going to prove his loyalty to Cersei somehow. So we'll have to see what happens with that. He says he ain't going to come back until he does that. Well, what happens is, after this, we see up in the north with Jon Snow and them, and Jon Snow's making all these decisions, and he's butting heads with Sansa, and they're just butting heads back and forth throughout the whole episode, and he finally convinces her to start listening to him and stop undermining him in front of everybody, and we'll have to see what happens with that. What else is happening with Samwell? He is at the Citadel, and he's trying to figure out everything he can about White Walkers and how to defeat them and all this stuff. And Georgia Mormont grabs his hand whenever he's pulling one of the plates out of there, and we find out Georgia Mormont's there trying to get healed of Grayscale. And he asked if Daenerys has showed up yet, and Samwell said he hasn't heard anything. And then it cuts to Daenerys and her people, and they make it to Dragonstone, and that's all that really happened on this episode, besides the Hound and the people who worship the Lord of Light go into the house that the Hound killed that family that earlier on in the earlier seasons. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, now that Daenerys is at Dragonstone, what's going to happen with that? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.